Before we start, I just want to share with you something about my school. On these photos, you can see my school. We are a small school, only 350 students and 50 teachers. And we are located in very nice part of the town in green area. So we enjoy a lot in nature. And very often we visit zoo garden and spend a lot of time in the nature. Here also on this map you can see where is Croatia. So Croatia is a very small country in Europe, so very, very far from you, almost 6 hours distance. So now in my country is the morning, so I just wake up and you are already finished your school. So, as Miss Maria, I am school librarian, and I really like this job because I have a lot of opportunity to read, to be with students, to enjoy. And I always hope that my school library is a happy place, the place where students can develop creativity and feel good. So I am sure that you also like your school library, because it's very, very important for us to have a nice place where we can read and listen to stories. For today, I prepare one story. It's called, the title of the story is The Wolf Who Wanted to Change His Color. The author and the illustrators are two nice ladies from France, and they prepared many stories about Mr. Wolf. So this is just one, but you will see that we can organize maybe in the future another stories about the wolf.
Hi kids, welcome to Dixie's Storytime World. I hope you're all doing well today. Are you ready to listen to The Wolf Who Wanted to Change His Color? Once upon a time, there was a big grey wolf that did not like his color. He thought that grey was much too dreary, but Wolf had an idea. He would change his color. On Monday, the wolf tried green. He plunged his paw into a can of green paint and smeared it all over his body. When the paint dried, the wolf looked at himself in the mirror. "What an awful sight!" he exclaimed. "Now I look like a gigantic frog. This will not do at all." On Tuesday, the wolf slipped on his red sweater. His grandmother knitted for him along with a pair of scarlet stockings. When he had his red clothes on, the wolf looked at himself in the mirror. "Goodness me!" he exclaimed. "I look like Santa Claus, and it's not even Christmas. No, this will not do at all." On Wednesday, the wolf snuck into the farmer's garden and picked all the pink roses. Then he covered himself in the pink petals. When he was covered in pink, he looked at himself in the mirror. "Yuck!" he shrieked. "Now I look like a princess. Nope, this will not do at all." On Thursday, the wolf plunged himself into an ice-cold bath. He was so cold that when he came out of the bath, he had turned blue. As his teeth chattered, he looked at himself in the mirror. "Blue makes me look hideous. No, this will not do at all." On Friday, the wolf ate an entire basket full of oranges. Then he carefully stuck the orange peels all over his body. When he finished, he looked at himself in the mirror. "How dreadful!" he exclaimed. "I look like a giant carrot. Nope, this will not do at all." Saturday. On Saturday, the wolf rolled around in a big puddle of mud. When he was all brown, he looked at himself in the mirror. "Goodness me!" he exclaimed. I don't look like anything at all, and this mud makes me itch and smell awful. Ugh, no, this will not do at all. On Sunday, the wolf searched for peacocks. When he found one sleeping peacefully, he plucked out its feathers. He dressed up in the peacock's feathers and looked at himself in the mirror. Ooh, this time I do look handsome. And all the female wolves thought he looked handsome too. All day long, they followed him around and whispered in his ear, "Oh, how handsome you are, my dear wolf." The poor multicolored wolf had no peace at all. Finally, when he could stand it no more, the wolf looked at himself in the mirror. This won't do at all, he exclaimed. I don't want to be green, red, pink, blue, orange, brown, or even multicolored. I am happy being just the way I am, a grey wolf. The end.
So when I was with your school librarian Maria, we was talking about a lot about why is storytelling so important, and she teach me something very, very important, that when we tell the story, it must be from our heart. It means that we must understand the story and the moral lesson of the story, and then try to share with our friends these lessons. Sometimes we are very surprised because after the story, people maybe notice something different that I notice, and this is something very important also in the storytelling. In these stories, you saw that you didn't see the lady who was tell the story. Her name is Dixie, but you notice that she used a lot of great voice modulation. So you could recognize when the wolf is telling something, and when the narrator explain the story. I need 3 students who want to join me here, and Ms. Zaida can choose you. So we will have very small and short game, just to make you more active. So Ms. Zaida, please choose 3 students. Nice to meet you, Adele. So you and your friends, we will try to read few sentences from this story and try to use voice modulation when we will read these sentences. Okay. Should we try? Few times. So, Adele, would you like to be the pink wolf? So you can read very loud, and you can act the sentence number 1. It starts with on Wednesday. So try to use voice modulation. You can try a few times.
Yes, your own voice. Come on, start.
On Wednesday, the wolf is pink. Now I look like a princess. No, it doesn't fit.
Nice, nice.
On Wednesday,
Would you like to? Okay, you can try again.
on Wednesday, the wolf is pink. Now I look like a princess. No, it doesn't fit.
Okay, thank you. It was perfect. So the student number 2, can you tell us your name?
Your name?
My name is Jill.
Nice to meet you. Please try the wolf, the blue wolf, number 2.
On Thursday, the wolf is blue. Now I look like I am sick. No, it doesn't fit.
Would you like to try again? Try with more voice modulation?
On Thursday, the wolf is blue. Now I look like I'm sick. No, it doesn't fit.
Nice. Thank you. Thank you very much. And the student number 3, the green wolf. What's your name?
Ataya.
Nice to meet you. So you can try.
On Monday, the wolf is green. Now I look like a frog. No, it doesn't fit.
Wow, perfect. So, kids, is it hard to act and modify your voice when you have the new story? Or is it easier when you have the story that you already know very well?
Yeah, I know very well. It's really easy.
When you know the story, it's easy because you can imagine the character, you can imagine how he looks like and the voice. Yes, because if you know the story, this story is already in you, in your brain, in your heart. You already start to think about the story, and it's easier to be the character. Okay, thank you very much. So now I know that you were very careful when we were watching the video, but let's try to find what is the missing word here in this sentence. So, in which day the wolf was red? What do you think? So try to find the correct word here. Probably you remember that on Monday the wolf was green. But what happened in another days? So here we can try to see the red wolf. And what do you think? Which day could be in this column that is connected with red wolf? Nice to meet you. What do you?
On Tuesday, the wolf is red. Now I looks like Santa Claus.
Yes, the Tuesday also is a possible solution here. So now we finish our games, but I'd like to discuss with you some moral lessons of the story. So, do you have any idea about this story? Why the wolf wanted to change his color? Any ideas?
I think my name is Shailene. I think he wanted to change his color because he thought that gray is too dear.
Yes.
It is so ugly, so he kept wanting to try new colors, but at the end he found out that he is perfect the way he is.
Yes, because in other colors he was looking very strange.
Big one, but when he tried them, he didn't like it. So at the end, he started to say that you don't need to change your color. You are perfect the way you are.
Yes, perfect. So you find the most important moral lessons of this story. So the best way is if we are not pretend that we are somebody else. So it's always good if we can be and feel free to be the person we really are. Of course, we always can make us more beautiful. How? Do you have any idea how we can be better persons and that people find us more sympathetic and more friendly? Any idea? what we can do with our face to make us more beautiful. So if we always look like this, what do you think? How can I make now my face more beautiful?
Clothes.
Mm-hmm. Yes, people notice our clothes, but if we don't have attractive clothes, what we always can do, so with my face, so I can be like this, or I can be, what I can do if I want to be more friendly? What do you
Smile.
think?
Smile.
Smile, yes. Smile is very, very important, and it's very authentic. So you cannot pretend that you have smile. It's natural. Did you notice? It's always natural. If you feel well, you will smile. And I know that in your culture, people are always smiling, and it makes you very, very friendly people. People feel very well in your company if you have a smile. What else? What else we can do on our face, or with our hair, or with our color? How we can change our image? Hi.
I'm Vihan.
Nice to meet you.
I think you should just get happy energy, no bad energy.
Mm-hmm.
It's like good expressions, not bad expressions.
Yes, yes. And what else we can also do with our body? So when we meet somebody,
You can also look like confident.
mm-hmm, yes. Okay, so another question also for everybody, and for you. How do you like this character, Mr. Wolf? Is how he looks like? Can you describe him when you see on this slide? Is he silly? Is he how would you like to describe him? Would you like to hear more stories about the wolf? Hmm? Do you like this wolf and the picture book about the wolf?
That the wolf's voice is high pitched and he has a very colorful gray fur in any other color.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So can you see how he looks like? So he has very silly eyes, and we can see his teeth. And I think that this wolf is a sympathetic character, but he has a lot of problems with the world where he lives, like we. So when we come, for example, in the school, sometimes we have friends there and we feel okay, but sometimes we want to change something, and this wolf want to change a lot in the world. So there are many stories about the wolf. You can check with your parents on YouTube more stories about the wolf. Yeah. So if you have another question, please, I am listening.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Marisa. After school, I'm gonna fetch my brother. And later, after I fetch my brother, I am going to a class after rockstar class, not
Mhm.
gymnastic class.
Wow.
And then I'll go back home. I'll read books, and then I'll eat my dinner. I'll read a book again, and then I'll sleep. Thank you.
Thank you. It was really a pleasure to meet you, grade 3. I hope that we will meet again. And I want to tell you that your English is very well, that you are very polite and very nice, nice class. So I am looking forward to meet you again. And here is also our friend Ayşe
Yes, good
from Turkey.
I say good afternoon, Miss. Here we have another.